sit back and recline, or?
It's up to you. You can just sit right there. Whatever you want to do. Yeah.
Nice and comfortable. There we go.
All the hard work's done. Talking to me is the hard part. Okay. The easy part is now put your arms on the thing there and uncross your legs. I don't want your feet to fall asleep. Hypnosis requires a little physical relaxation and a little mental relaxation. Now, I could say, Rob, physically relax, and you would. However, I'm going to teach you how to real quickly, real easy, and real completely physically relax. Physical relaxation is all about muscle relaxation. When we think of it, the only thing that we can physically relax is our muscles. Now, we have big muscles and small muscles. Our small muscles relax much quicker, much more completely than our big muscles. What we can do is start with a small muscle. They're very easy and very quick to relax. Let them relax. Then we can take that relaxation and spread it to our bigger muscles. When we do that, we can become very quickly and very easily and very completely physically relaxed. The smallest muscles we have are in our eyelids. Right? They're also the easiest for us to relax. And what we can do, we can start there. If you watch me, I'm going to show you. I'm going to close my eyes down. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to concentrate my attention on my eyes. I'm not going to worry about anything else. And I'm going to let those muscles in my eyes relax as much as I possibly can relax them. It doesn't take very long. And the most relaxed I can let those muscles become is that they're so relaxed they just won't work, right? Does that make sense? Mm-hmm. Yeah. So I'm going to do that. It only takes a few seconds. And when I get to the point I feel they're so relaxed they just don't work, I'm going to hold on to that relaxation, not let it go, and then I'm going to test them. See my eyebrows? Mm-hmm. As long as I don't let go of the relaxation there, those eyes just don't work. From there, I can let that spread down my face, all the muscles in my face, all the way down my body like a wave of physical relaxation, relaxing every muscle as it passes by. And when I do that, I can become very physically relaxed very quickly and very easily. Now, I can open my eyes. That's because I'm in control, and so are you, always. But I can also choose to relax my eyes so much they just don't work. Okay? Mm-hmm. Sound like a plan?
Sounds like it.
None of this is real hard. All right, so just let your eyes close down. Just concentrate your attention on your eyes. We have nothing better to do than to relax today. And just let those eyes become so relaxed, you feel they're so relaxed they just don't work. And when you do that, I want you to hold on to that relaxation, not let it go. And then go ahead and test them just like I did. Right. Now let that relaxation from those eyes spread down your cheeks. Feel like a warm ocean wave late in the summer as it comes in over your feet down by the seashore, coming down to your mouth and your lips, down to your chin. Feel that wave coming down the back of your head, the back of your neck, down to all the muscles in your jaw, relaxing them, down the sides of your neck, the front of your neck. Feel it coming down your shoulders, taking out any stress or tension, all the way down your arms, relaxing every muscle as it passes by, all the way down your chest to your stomach, just letting every muscle relax, down to your hips, down to your thighs, up and over your knees, down your shins and calves, down to your ankles, down to your feet, and down to each and every toe. And notice how quickly you've become very completely physically relaxed. Now in a moment, I'm going to count to 3. I'm going to ask you to open your eyes, then I'm going to ask you to close your eyes. And when you close your eyes, I'd like you to send another wave of physical relaxation all the way down to the tips of your toes. However, I'd like you this time to make that wave 10 times bigger, 10 times warmer, and I'd like you to allow that wave to physically relax you 10 times as much as you are right now. Now, just by wanting it to happen, by expecting it to happen, by insisting it happens, and by allowing it to happen, we'll make it happen for you, okay? And 1, 2, 3, open, close. Big wave now. Big wave, Rob. As I said, it's okay to relax today. And notice how you become 10 times as physically relaxed. Notice how good that feels. Now, in a moment, I'm going to count to 3 once again. Once again, I'm going to ask you to open your eyes. Then again, I'm going to ask you to close your eyes. And when you close your eyes this time, I'd like you also to send another warm wave of physical relaxation all the way down to the tips of your toes. However, this time I'd like you to let that wave double the physical relaxation you have right now. Make it twice as much, okay? 1, 2, 3. Close. Big wave now. Big wave. Just want that to happen, and it will. And notice how quickly and easily you've become very physically relaxed. If you followed all my instructions, you're nice and physically relaxed right now. If it's okay with you, I'd like to touch your wrist. Is that okay? Mm-hmm. I'm going to reach over, and I don't want you to help me. I want to pick up your wrist, and I want you to go on physically relaxing. When I pick it up, I want to feel it so relaxed. It's just like a wet dish rag or a rag doll in my hands. Now I'm going to pick it up and just let it be heavy. Don't help me. No, just let it be heavy. And as I shake that, just feel your whole body as relaxed as a wet dish rag. Feel yourself relaxing more and more and more. That's right. Just like a rag doll, loose and limp and lazy. Just relaxing more and more. I'm going to let this drop, and it's going to plop down the arm of the chair, and you're going to find you can relax more. Great. Good. Now I'm going to pick up your left wrist. Rob, just let that be heavy also. Don't help me. Let it be loose, limp, and lazy. Good. That's good. As I shake it, feel yourself relaxing more and more. Imagine your whole body loose, limp, and lazy. Just like a wet dish rag. Good. I'm going to let this drop. It's going to plop on the arm of the chair, and you're going to relax more. Great. Great. You're doing fantastic. In fact, you got all the physical relaxation that we need for all the good work we're going to do today, and we are going to do very good work. Now we're going to mentally relax. In a moment, I'd like you to count backwards, out loud, slowly, from 100. And in between each number, I'd like you to double your mental relaxation. Relax your mind twice as much. And you'll find that if you do that, you'll go back a few numbers. It won't take very long, maybe like 96 or 95. You'll discover that those numbers will become very dim, very distant, and very far away from you in your mind. And then they just won't be there for you anymore. You'll discover that you've just relaxed them right out of your mind, and they'll just be gone, gone. Now, I can't do this for you. However, if you want this to happen for yourself, you should. You allow this to happen for yourself, you should. This will happen for you. It's just the way that it works. Now, I'm going to count to 3, and I'd like you to begin. 1, 2, and 3.
100.
Now, double your relaxation in your mind, Rob. That's right.
99.
Just want them to go. Want them to become dim, distant, and far away.
98.
Just relax them right out of your mind. Want them to go, and they'll go.
97.
That's right. Push them away from you.
96.
So that they're just not there for you anymore. You just relax them right out of your mind.
95.
Let them be gone. Banish them from your mind. So that they're just not there for you anymore.
94.
Push them out. You can do this. That's right. Want them to go.
93.
Want them to go. And they'll go. So that you can relax more deeply and more completely. Don't need them, don't want them. Just relax them right out of your mind. Just relax them right out of your mind. So they're just not there for you. Don't let them hold you. Be rid of them. Banish them from your mind. So that you can relax even more deeply and more completely.
88.
Just banish them from your mind. Be done with them because they're just not there for you. That's right. Get them all going. Just relax them right out. Double your relaxation in your mind again. Double your relaxation in your mind, and you'll find they just go.
85.
That they're just not there. Don't let them hold you. That's right. Just banish them from your mind. That's right. Want them to go, and they'll go. Insist that they go.
83.
So you can relax more and more and more, more and more and more. I'm going to lift your wrist and let it drop, and you're going to find they're all gone. That's right. That's right. Banish them from your mind. That's right. That's right. Get rid of them. Get rid of them. Let them go.
79.
Let go. They're holding you back. Push them out. Insist that they go.
78.
Insist that they go. That's right. Just let them go. So you can relax more deeply and more completely. Every number, you relax more and more and more.
86.
You become calm, peaceful, relaxed, and at ease. Always becoming more calm, more peaceful, more relaxed, and more at ease.
74.
Realizing that you're always becoming more deeply and more completely relaxed. That's right. With every breath you exhale, you notice you're always becoming more deeply and more completely relaxed. As the mind relaxes, the body relaxes. As the body relaxes, the mind relaxes. Always becoming more deeply and more completely relaxed. Letting go completely and completely letting go in every way. Always able to become more deeply and more completely relaxed. Noticing that the deeper you go, the better you feel. And the better you feel,
67.
the deeper you go. Always able to go deeper. Every word you say always takes you always deeper. Always becoming more deeply and more completely relaxed. As every moment passes by, every breath you take
63.
always takes you to be more deeply and more completely relaxed.
62.
That's right. The mind relaxes, the body relaxes, the body relaxes, the mind relaxes. Losing count, always going deeper.
60.
Every there, that's right. Just forgetting about them entirely.
15.
Entirely forgetting about them. Don't want them, don't need them. Just ridding your mind of all of them. That's right. Letting go completely and completely letting go. Just giving up. Letting it all happen. Allowing yourself
5.
to become more deeply and more completely relaxed.
54.
As the mind relaxes, the body relaxes. Always becoming
55.
more deeply and more completely relaxed. Always listening
4.
as the sound of my voice always guides you to be
53.
more deeply and more completely relaxed.
52.
That's right. Always able to go deeper.
51.
Every moment always takes you deeper. My voice always guides you, always helps you to go deeper and deeper and deeper. Deeper still, amazed at how deeply you've become relaxed.
48.
Always becoming more deeply and more completely relaxed
37.
as every moment passes by. Feeling every part of you relax more and more and more.
7.
It's a long road down, knowing that when you get there, you can become
36.
even more deep and even more completely relaxed, letting it all pass, coming more deeply and more completely relaxed with every breath that you take. That's right. Listening to the sound of my voice, and the sound of my voice will always make you to be more deeply and more completely relaxed, always able to go deeper. Every breath always taking you always deeper, always, always, always. That's right, going deeper and deeper, relaxing more and more and more with everything that you say, always going deeper, to be the most absolutely deeply and completely relaxed that you've ever been in your life, letting go more and more and more, knowing that when you get to the end, you'll be able to relax more deeply and more completely, always able to continue, always going deeper. You'll notice that every breath is always taking you deeper, and my voice is always guiding you, showing you the way, always deeper, always. That's right, always deeper. The more you let go, the more you can let go, always going deeper. That's right, letting go completely and completely letting go, always letting go more and more and more. That's right, finding that the more you let go, the more you can let go, always becoming always more deeply and completely relaxed, with every breath getting to the end, almost there, so that you can relax more deeply and more completely. That's right, almost there. When you get there, you'll be able to let go completely and completely letting go, and become even more deeply and more completely relaxed in every way relaxed, relaxed in every way, always continuing, always to go deeper, every breath always taking you deeper, and the sound of my voice always guiding you deeper. You're so tired, just want to deeply and completely relax in every way. When you get to the end, you'll be able to become more deeply and more completely relaxed than you've ever been. Almost there. It's so tiring. Almost there. That's right. That's right. Almost there. When you get there, you're going to deeply and completely relax in every way, deeply and completely relaxed. That's right. Good. And letting go more and more. You're there. And I'm going to count from 10 down to 1. And you're going to find with every number I say, you can become more deeply and more completely relaxed. 10, notice that you're kind of like you're in your own little world. You've become very calm, very peaceful, very relaxed, and very at ease. You'll be pleasantly surprised to realize that as every moment passes, you find that you become more calm, more peaceful, more relaxed, and more at ease. You'll realize you can always become more deeply and completely relaxed. You'll find that every breath you exhale always makes you more deeply and completely relaxed. And you'll find the sound of my voice always helps you and guides you always to become more deeply and completely relaxed. And 9, you'll hear cars go by, you'll hear sounds inside and outside the house, but they won't bother or disturb you in any way. In fact, they'll just allow you to become more deeply and completely relaxed. Always becoming more deeply and completely relaxed. Every breath always making you more deeply and completely relaxed. And the sound of my voice always guiding you to be more deeply and more completely relaxed. And 8, the deeper you go, the better you feel. And the better you feel, the deeper you go. It's wonderful how that works. You see, you're always able to continue always going, always deeper, always. You'll find that every breath always takes you always deeper, always. And my voice always guides you always deeper, always. And 7, as the mind relaxes, the body relaxes. And as the body relaxes, the mind relaxes, all working together. Always able to go deeper. Every breath always taking you always deeper. My voice always guiding you always deeper. And 6, letting go more and more and more. Finding that the more you let go, the more you can let go. And become more deeply and completely relaxed. Always becoming more deeply and more completely relaxed. Every breath, you'll notice, always takes you more deeply and more completely relaxed. And my voice is always there guiding you, helping you to be more deeply and more completely relaxed. And 5, letting go completely, completely letting go in every way. Always able to continue going always deeper. Every breath, you'll notice, always takes you always deeper, always. Every moment that passes, you'll find, always brings you to be always deeper, always. My voice always guides you always deeper, always. 4, letting go more and more and more. Always able to find a little bit more inside you and let it go and become more deeply and completely relaxed. Realizing it's true that you're always able to become more deeply and more completely relaxed. Every breath is making you always more deeply and more completely relaxed, and it's wonderful. My voice is always there guiding you, helping you, always to be more deeply and more completely relaxed. And 3, I'm going to lift up your wrist and let it drop, and you're going to find you go much deeper. That's way down. Always able to continue, always going deeper. Every breath continues and will continue always to take you always deeper, always. And my voice will always help you always to go always deeper, always. And 2, just letting go more and more and more. Always finding a little way to become more deeply and completely relaxed. Every breath just takes you to be more deeply and more completely relaxed. And my voice always guides you, always becoming more deeply, more completely relaxed. And 1, I'm going to pick up your wrist and let it drop, and you're going to go much deeper, way down. That's right. And today's a wonderful day for you. Today is a day when you're going to be able to walk out of here and to be able to say, I'm a non-smoker. I'll be a non-smoker for the rest of my life. No longer will you have cigarettes hovering over you like a black cloud. No, see, today, it's a very important decision in your life. You're coming to a fork in the road of your life, and today you have to choose which road you want to go on. Now, there's a road to the left, the low road, and that's the road from today going forward as a smoker. But there's another road to the right, a high road, and that's the road from today going forward as a non-smoker. And I'd like to show you what's on these roads so that you can choose which one you want to be on. And let's go to that one on the left, that low road first. That's the road of you going forward from today as a smoker, as you were. And I'll walk with you. And you'll notice as we start down this road, it starts to cloud over and it starts to get a little darker. You'll also notice that it starts to get colder as we walk down this road. As we look around, we notice there's not very much there. It's very barren. You would call it desolate. A lot of rocks and dirt, and there's not much of anything. As you look around, you don't see any people or any things. You notice there's no birds singing. There's no trees. There's no plants. Nothing. Anything that's there looks like it's dead or is dying. And as we continue to walk, you'll notice that it continues to get darker and colder. And as we go further, we'll notice that it begins to rain. And it's a cold rain, and we realize that we were not prepared for this, that we're not ready for this. And it continues to get colder and darker, and as we look around for a place to take shelter or to hide to get us out of the storm, we find that there is none. There is no safety. There is no shelter. As we continue to walk, we notice that we become very cold. It's getting colder and it's getting darker, and that we're all soaking wet, a cold wetness, and it's going through our body. You notice that you begin to cough, and it begins to become hard to breathe. It occurs to you that you're beginning to become sick, and you feel pressure on your chest. It's hard to breathe, you're coughing, and you don't feel very good. You feel like you're getting a fever, and you're getting sick. In fact, you know that you are getting sick. And you look around and you realize that you need help. And you call out, "Help, anybody, please help me." And there's no answer. You notice you're alone on this road. And you realize now that I should never have come down this road when I had a choice. You notice that you're in a lot of pain now. You're suffering, and there's nobody to help you. There's nobody to comfort you. And the people you love and the people who love you, they're not there. They can't help you. They wonder about you, what happened to you. And as you look ahead on this road, you'll notice that this road doesn't go very far. It ends very quickly, the end of you. But let's go back to that fork in the road, and I want to show you that other road, that road to the right, that high road. That's the road of the rest of your life from today forward as a non-smoker. And as we start walking up, you'll notice the difference immediately. It's sunny out, it's a beautiful day. All the trees are out, all the colors are vibrant. You can smell flowers, you can hear birds singing, and it's just beautiful. Everything is so alive, and you haven't felt this good in a long time. You feel physically good, you feel strong and alive. You feel great inside. And as you walk up this road, it's just gorgeous in every way. You're enjoying yourself thoroughly. There's no need for any shelter or safety. Everything's just wonderful for you. Everything you'd ever want is there. And as we continue walking, we begin to notice voices. And you stop and you listen. And you realize, I know those voices. You see, they're the voices of the people you love and the people who love you. They're on this road. And you realize that this is the road that I want and I need to be on. This is the road that I must be on. And as you look forward up on this road, you'll notice that this road goes a very long, long way. The rest of your long, happy, and healthy life. Now we'll go back to the fork in that road, and I'd like you to choose. And if you want to stay on that road to the left, that low road as a smoker, I'd like your inner mind to lift that finger. But if you want to be on that road to the right, that high road, as a non-smoker for the rest of your long, happy, and healthy life with the people you love and the people who love you, let your inner mind lift that finger. That's right. Now, in order to get on that high road, we have to throw that smoking habit out of your mind once and for all. See, today's going to be like going home for you after a long time away. See, you were born a non-smoker, and you were always meant to be a non-smoker. And you realize now that cigarettes and smoking aren't your friend. They're your mortal enemy. And to throw them out of your life, you're going to throw them into your past where they belong. So that cigarettes and smoking will never be in your present and never be in your future for the rest of your long, happy, and healthy life on that high road. And I want you to imagine your cigarette habit in your mind as a black box. And it has written on it, white letters, smoking. However, over the years, those white letters have become all yellow, and that box has become sticky. And you'll notice that there's a bunch of wires going into this box. Some of them are thick wires, some of them are little thin wires, but you'll notice also they all have name tags on them. And they signify connections that you've made in your life, from things in your life, to cigarettes and smoking. And those connections, those wires, are holding that cigarette smoking habit into your life and into your mind. And in order to throw that out of your mind into your past where it belongs, we have to remove all those connections, all those wires, so that we can take that box and throw it into your past where it belongs, so it's never in your present and never in your future ever again. Now there's a big wire in there, big thick wire. It has a name tag on it that says first thing in the morning. And see, first thing in the morning, you want to be able to do what you want to do, to be able to get ready to go to work, prepare yourself for your day. You don't want it ever connected to cigarettes and smoking ever again. So I want you to go in and find that wire, find that connection, find that name tag. And what I want you to do is to put your two hands around it. And I want you to use your foot if you have to, but I want you to yank that wire out of that box so that that connection is never ever there for you ever again. And when you yank that wire out, you're going to feel an immediate sense of freedom and relief. And when you get it all out, I want your inner mind to lift that finger to tell me it's all gone and that you feel that sense of relief and freedom. Now go ahead and yank it out. Pull it out, Rob. Use your foot if you have to. Just rip it out of that box so that connection is never ever there for you ever again. Notice how good that feels. See, you're getting your life back one connection at a time. Now there's another big wire in there, and that has the name tag on it that says driving. And you have to drive. You want to drive. You have to drive from work. However, you don't want it ever connected to cigarettes or smoking ever again. So I want you to go in and find that wire, find that connection, use your two hands, use your foot if you have to, and just rip it out so that that connection is never ever there for you ever again. And when you do, you're going to feel a tremendous sense of freedom and relief. And when that happens, you get it all out. Lift that finger and tell me it's all gone. All right, yank it out, Mom. When you're all done, good, good. Notice how good that feels. You're getting your life back, one connection at a time. There's another one in there, another wire, another name tag that has break on it. And when you take a break, you don't want it ever to be connected to cigarettes or smoking ever again. You want a break to be good for you. You don't want a break that's killing you. You want to be able to maybe have something cold to drink and take a little rest, put your mind on other things. Think of what you have to do the rest of the day. Maybe you have something to eat or something. But you don't want it ever connected to cigarettes and smoking ever again. So I want you to find that wire, find that connection, find that name tag. Use your two hands, use your foot if you have to, and yank that connection out so it's never ever there. Good. Notice how good that feels. Now there's other wires and other connections in there, and what I want you to do is to go through all of them, each of them, one by one. Look at the name tag, use your two hands, use your foot if you have to, and remove each and every one. With each and every one, you're going to feel a great sense of relief and freedom. Now, some of them you may not have even realized that you had. Some of them may be from long ago. Some of them you may have forgotten about. Some of them may have the names of emotions on them, such as things like anger. Some of those connections may have the names of feelings on them, such as boredom, or such as impatience, among others. Some of them may have the names of people on them. That's right, some may be from far long ago. Some may have the names of places. And some may have the names of things such as alcohol. However, they're all connections that you formed in your life to cigarettes or smoking. And to throw that habit, throw that black box out of your life once and for all, right here and now today, you have to go through and remove all those connections that hold that habit in. So I want you to start, I want you to be completely thorough. I don't want you to miss any of them. You have to be completely thorough and perfect this time. And go through, take all the time you need, get each and every one, look at the name tag, rip it out. Some of them are small, some of them are big, but they're all connections. And when you get completely done, you're going to feel wonderful because you'll feel relief with each and every one you remove. But when you're completely done and you're sure, positive, there's no more left, then let your inner mind lift that finger and tell me you're all done. So go ahead and start now. Take all the time that you need, Rob. Get them all. Get each and every one. Don't let any of them hide from you. Remove any connection that you've ever had, ever in your life. With each one, you'll feel a great sense of relief because you're getting your life back. One connection at a time. That's right. Knows how good each and every one feel. Get each and every one. Some of them you forgot you had. That's right. Some of them you didn't even know you had. You weren't even aware of that. But they're there. They're all connections that you've formed. Feel a sense of relief with each and every one. Get them all, Bob. Each and every one. That's right. Each and every one. Don't let any of them hide from you. Don't be denied. Be thorough. Be complete. 100% complete. When they're all removed and no more are there, let your inner mind lift that finger and tell me they're all going. That's right. Get them all. Get each and every one, Rob. Each and every one. Get them all completely. Absolutely. You can do it. Use your foot if you have to. Just rip each and every one out. That's right. Get them all. Each and every one. Every single one. Let every single one That's right. Get them all. Get them all. Get each and every one. Don't let any of them hide from you. Get them all. Get them all. Yank them all out. Yeah, good, good. Now we're going to get rid of that habit once and for all out of your life. And I'm going to help you. That box, that habit in your mind has handles on it. And what we're going to do is we're going to swing it back and forth 3 times. And we're going to let it go. And it's going to be like it flies off into space. Because it's flying into your past where it belongs, so that it will never be in your present and never be in your future anymore. And when we throw it, I want you to watch it. And as you watch it, you'll notice it gets smaller and smaller and smaller. Then it will get so small it's just like the head of the pin. I want you to keep watching it, and eventually you'll look and look, and it just won't be there for you anymore. It'll be completely gone out of your life. And cigarettes and smoking then will be in your past, never in your present, or never in your future ever again. And when you watch that, and that's completely gone, and you're positive that it's all gone, I want your inner mind to lift that finger and tell me it's all gone. Now I'll help you. Let's swing it back and forth. And 1, and 2, and 3. Let it go. Watch it go up smaller, smaller, and smaller out of your life once and for all. Good. Notice how good you feel. What a great sense of relief. You feel clean and alive like you haven't felt in a long time. You feel positively optimistic and optimistically positive. Finally, you're on that high road. And you can say to yourself in your own mind, I'm a non-smoker, and I'll be a non-smoker for the rest of my life. It sounds good to be able to finally say that, because you see now you're in control of your life. No longer do cigarettes or smoking have any control over you. You've been away for a long time, but now it's like coming home, and it's so good to be home. There's no place like home. That's right. You're a non-smoker, and you'll be a non-smoker for the rest of your life. That's who you are. That's what you do. You're on that high road. You'll find that you have no more need, no more desire for cigarettes or smoking. You may see people smoking. You may smell people smoking, but they won't bother or disturb you in any way. If anything, they always make you feel glad that you're a non-smoker, and you know you'll be a non-smoker for the rest of your life. Imagine yourself in your mind. There's a stone wall on the side of your mind. Imagine yourself there with a hammer and chisel, and just carving those words into your mind so that they'll always be there for you. I'm a non-smoker. I'll be a non-smoker for the rest of my life. I'm a non-smoker. I'll be a non-smoker for the rest of my life. I'm a non-smoker. I'll be a non-smoker for the rest of my life. I'm a non-smoker. I'll be a non-smoker for the rest of my life. That's who you are. That's what you do. You're on that high road now. And imagine yourself there with your family, the people you love, and the people who love you and depend on you. That's right. Never will you go back to cigarettes or smoking ever again. This will be the easiest thing you ever did. It's just like going home for you, because see, you were born a non-smoker. You were always meant to be a non-smoker. That's right. You're going to find this the most comfortable you've ever been. If you see other people smoking, it won't bother or disturb you in any way, but it'll always make you feel great that you're a non-smoker. Today's a very good day in your life. A day you'll always remember. That's right. And tonight will be a very joyous night. Going home to the family, the children. with a smile, knowing that smoking and cigarettes exist only in your past. They're not in your present, they're not in your future, and that you did the right thing. You would have been hurting them. And you know you didn't want to do that. So today you feel great. And you won't have any needs or desires. In fact, there's a switch inside your mind that had desire for a cigarette on it. I want you to reach in there and just turn that switch off, just like turn a light off. So if there's no more desire, no more need, that switch is out, the light is off. You're a non-smoker, and you'll easily and effortlessly remain a non-smoker for the rest of your life. I want you to imagine yourself a week from now. Take a deep breath. Notice how much easier it is to breathe. It's been a week since you stopped smoking, and it's been the easiest week you ever had, the most natural week you ever had. You didn't miss a thing about it. In fact, you enjoyed yourself much better. You enjoyed your life much better. You enjoyed the family. They enjoyed you. It's been a wonderful thing. That's right. Just a wonderful thing, wonderful feelings. You could feel all the love and know that you always did the right thing because you'll be there for them, and that cigarettes and smoking aren't going to take you away from them, take them away from you. You won't let that happen. You won't permit it. You won't allow it. You can always have all the strength you need. Absolutely. Always say in your mind, it's written in stone in your mind, I'm a non-smoker, and I'll be a non-smoker for the rest of my life. I'm a non-smoker, I'll be a non-smoker for the rest of my life. Just say it over and over to yourself. Notice how good that makes you feel. How strong and alive. You haven't felt this alive for a long time. And you know every day you'll start to feel better. As I said, imagine yourself a week from now. You feel physically better already. That's right. See, this was like a black cloud hanging over you, Rob. That's right. It was a burden. It was like carrying a bag around. Every day somebody was putting a rock in it. And it just kept getting heavier and heavier. And it was weighing on you. You felt guilty. You felt ashamed. You knew you shouldn't have been doing it. But now, it's like throwing that bag away. Today you feel alive. You feel light. You haven't felt this good in a long, long time. You know that you'll never have to worry about cigarettes or smoking ever again. That switch is off. Cigarettes and smoking exist only in your past. Well, they'll never hurt you. They're not in your present and never will be in your future. You won't permit that, and you won't allow that. You have all the strength and power you need. Each and every day, you'll remember this as a wonderful day, and each and every day, you'll feel younger, you'll feel more alive and stronger, and you'll know each and every day that you did the right thing. And you'll be pleasantly surprised at how easy it was for you. You just turned off that switch. You threw that habit into your past where it belongs, so it's never in your present, never in your future. If you ever have any thoughts about cigarettes, you quickly push them out of your mind. That's right. Not a day will go by that you don't enjoy being a non-smoker, and you'll never ever smoke again. You don't want to, you don't need to, it wouldn't be right to you. You're on that high road, and you'll easily and effortlessly remain on that high road for the rest of your long, happy, and healthy life. Say it to yourself in your mind. Imagine yourself on a mountaintop, just holding up your arms and shouting it out for the whole world to hear. I'm a non-smoker. I'll be a non-smoker for the rest of my life. I'm a non-smoker. I'll be a non-smoker for the rest of my life. I'm a non-smoker. I'll be a non-smoker for the rest of my life. I'm a non-smoker. I'll be a non-smoker for the rest of my life. Notice every time you say that, you feel stronger. You feel better, more alive. So you've got your life back. Cigarettes and smoking weren't your old friend. No, you didn't need them. You didn't want them. You realize now that your life is going to be better. Your children's life's going to be better. It's not going to be one filled with sickness and misery. You didn't want to have to put them through that, watching you get sick. And now you can sleep soundly and deeply all through the night, knowing that you're not going to put them through that ever. No, because you're a non-smoker. And you'll easily and effortlessly remain a non-smoker for the rest of your long, happy, and healthy life on that high road. See, today you came home after a long time away, and you know there's no place like home. And you can forget to remember, or remember to forget any of the things that we've done today, Rob, because your inner mind will remember all of them, and your inner mind will continue to grow them stronger and more powerful with each and every moment. You'll always have in your mind, I'm a non-smoker, and I'll be a non-smoker for the rest of my life. That's who you are. That's what you do. That is you. And you'll find this to be the easiest thing you ever did. Smooth and easy. You find you'll always be comfortable. In fact, it'll be a great load off your mind. You'll notice that you'll be calmer, more peaceful, more relaxed, and more at ease. And you'll find that you enjoy your life much more as a non-smoker than you did as a smoker. That's right, your conscience will be clear. No more black cloud hanging over you, all sunshine on that high road with the people you love and the people who love you. That's the way it is and the way it should be, always for you. Exactly as I'm telling you it be, exactly as you know it be. When you leave here today and when you go home today, you're going to feel wonderful. You're going to feel wonderful looking at your kids in the eye and smiling to them. It's a wonderful gift that you can all share for the rest of your long, happy, and healthy life. And you know you're going to feel younger every day, more healthier and happier. Your life will be better every day. It'll be more enjoyable, more worthwhile. That's right. Good. When you come back to see me the next time, you'll find that you go even deeper and more quickly when I ask you to count back the numbers and relax them out of your mind. You'll find that that happens very quickly, that you can't even get back to like 96, that just they relax right out of your mind just like nothing, and they're just gone. They're just not there for you anymore. Good. Now in a moment I'm going to count from 1 to 5, and you can emerge yourself from this state, and you notice you're going to feel good. You're going to feel different, wonderfully different, and differently wonderful. Because you're a non-smoker, and you'll be a non-smoker for the rest of your life now. It's all in your past, not in your present, not in your future. And 1, feel yourself starting to come alive, feeling that life coming through your body. It feels good in every way. You're noticing how strong you feel, that you feel really wonderfully different. You haven't been this happy for a long, long time. You really feel a sense of purpose now, and you feel a sense of satisfaction. 2, feeling the blood flowing through your arms and legs. It's like you've been asleep for a long time, but you feel really refreshed and really rested and rejuvenated. And 3, you may feel a little tingling in your fingers or tingling in your toes. That's because you've been so relaxed for so very long, and you may have a desire to wiggle those fingers or wiggle those toes, and that's okay, because it's kind of just like waking up from a nice, wonderful, refreshing nap. And 4, feel your thoughts coming into your mind starting to become clear, realizing how good you feel. It's almost like you were put ice cold water on your face. Everything's become sharp and in focus. Getting ready to, when I say the next number, you can open your eyes and tell me how good you feel. And 5, open your eyes. How do you feel?
Great.
You did good. Absolutely. You a non-smoker?
Non-smoker.
Absolutely. Good. Good. That was good. You did very well. Oh, I'm stiff now.